Hello everybody and welcome to Fat Guy Productions. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And today I'm going to show you how to wrap a Christmas present. Now, I'm going to keep this really simple, and I've done something like this before in a live stream. Today's going to be a little standalone video, and I'm going to show you how to wrap a Christmas present nicely. Now look, I'm going to use something nice and square, okay? Because these are the easiest to wrap beautifully. But if you have an odd-shaped thing, there's a million videos out there that will show you how to wrap stuff like that. If in the future you would like videos on how to do those, let me know. I'll be happy to do them. But for right now, I just want to show you the basics of how to wrap a nice square present. All right. Don't mind the dogs that are going back and forth nonstop. That's going to be how it is, okay? Just going to be. All right, let's talk about the things we need. First of all, this is called a little elf. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Mind blown. Best invention for wrapping presents ever. What this is it's a device for cutting down the roll of paper simply and evenly. And I'll show you how that works in a little bit. You're going to need some regular Scotch tape, okay? You're going to need some double-sided tape. You're going to need a folder or a creaser. They make things called bone folders, or this is made by a company I can't read the name of, but I like this particular one. You're going to want a razor knife, and you're going to want a nice sharp pair of scissors. And if you have a table like this that you can cut on, you see all the cutting that I've done on this thing. This is really nice, okay? It's nice to be able to cut straight on this little table here. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set yourself up in a nice, comfortable place. I have a football game playing on the TV right over there. I'm in my chair. I got my dogs. Everything ready to go. I got a little soda here, so I'm comfy, okay? Don't make this a chore. Make this part of your holiday. Now, I also have this little tub over here, okay? And I keep all my supplies in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this, I'm going to throw it all in there so it's out of the way. And then the last thing I have are these little bean bags I got on Amazon, and it's great for holding down a piece of paper, okay? So I keep those right there in the cup holder, ready to go. I've got my roll of paper, and I've got my gift. All right? Now, the first thing we got to do is we got to get the paper right, okay? Now, this gift will fit side to side within the boundaries of this roll of paper. So all I need here is enough to be able to go around it, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move that out of the way here for a second, and then I'm going to move this paper out of the way. And I use my table as an ad hoc ruler. I put the box here, and then I stand it up. That's one side and one end, and a little bit. So I'm going to need more than this much paper. All right? I could actually go this way. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, look at that, okay? That may work really nicely. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to wrap the present this way. We'll use a little less paper. And I'm going to start by taking my paper, and I'm going to put it on the end of my table, roll it out to get as much as I need. And now I'll take out my little elf. And the elf just slides on the end of the tube, and it hooks over here, and there's a razor blade in there. And you just kind of pull it along, and it cuts down your paper. Just like that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, now this is where the bean bags come into play. Okay. Get this propped open so I can figure everything all out. Now, as I said, I'm going to wrap the present this way, okay? So I'm going to put it face down in the paper. And now what I need to figure out is, since I'm going to wrap it this way, how much do I need on the ends? And the best way to do that is to just put it onto the paper and use the grid here. And that brings me to what kind of paper you want. Buy good quality paper. Okay, this isn't the place to chintz out because it's going to frustrate you. Okay, so buy heavy paper, one-sided, that has a grid. I buy this at Hobby Lobby. Okay, and you'll see why the grid is important. Okay, I'm going to line this up on one grid, and I'm going to count how many grids wide it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 grids. So I know to cover the ends, I'm going to need at least 3 grids to be able to make sure I get the whole end covered. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these bean bags out, and I'm going to line this up to 3 grids. 1, 2, 3. Right. So. Okay, and then now here's one of the reasons one of these little tables is nice. Look at this. Look how easy it is for me to maneuver this around. I'm going to get my razor knife out. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 grids. And I'm going to just cut right along that grid line. This is why having a table that you can cut on is really, really nice. Okay, there we have it. Okay, save that piece in case you need it for another gift. We're done with the bean bags. And there we have the perfect piece of paper ready to go to wrap this present. So now what I want to do is I want to bring this over and make sure I have enough to go all the way around plus some, see? And I'll show you why later. And then I've got to make sure, of course, I have enough to come up and around, go past that, which I do. Sorry about the dogs. What's going on, I'll tell you what's happening here, is the sun is coming in through the window into that spot right there, and they all want to be in it. Okay, so I've got the present spaced out this way, like I showed you, and there's a little overlap here at the edge. That's what I want. Now I'm going to line it up to the 3 grids, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, right about there. I'm going to square it up with the grids, and I'm going to start with my regular Scotch tape. Okay, hold the present down so it doesn't slide around in the paper. Pull this nice and tight. Put a piece of tape right there. Now, if you have a bigger gift, what you can do is you can hold that down nice and flat. You can put a piece of tape there and put a piece of tape there. And this is going to make your family so mad at you. My family is always mad at me saying that it's impossible to unwrap the presents I give them because I use so much tape. And maybe that's true. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to start rolling this around in here and creasing the corners. So I've got my arm holding the paper and my hand pushing the gift this way. And then I can run my fingers like I'm pinching right there to give a little crease. Keeping everything nice and tight. I'll roll it. And I'll crease. And again, I'll roll it. I'll crease. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the paper to the edge of the table, and I'm going to kind of pinch it right here at the corner. I'm going to put a little pinch in it. Okay? That way I can open this up. And now I'm going to fold this over a little bit past that crease. All right. And here's where my little bone folder comes in handy. Use this to give myself a really nice crease. Okay. And what I like to do, and this isn't really 100% necessary, but I think it makes it easier to wrap. I get this nice and flat, and I put a little bit of tape on the inside here to hold that fold. I think it just makes it easier and more sturdy of a wrap. So I'm just doing that. Now, this video is going to be a standalone video, but I'm also going to show it on my live stream, which is coming up this Wednesday, the 21st of December, 2022, It's going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and I'm going to give away so much stuff. You're going to plot, so you're not going to want to miss it. So be sure to tune in for that. All right, now what I need is my double-sided tape here. And I'm going to run a length right here. So I'm going to pull that out, get a piece. And I'm going to just put a little bit of double-sided tape as close to the edge as I can get without going past it. And now I'm going to be taking it. I'm holding it with 2 fingers. These fingers are pulling up. And I'm going to set it down and then run my thumb over it. Got a little creasy there, but that's okay. All right. See, so now the seam is kind of hidden by the corner. All right. I don't need this for a while. I'm going to go back to this. What I want to do now is I want to fold in all the edges. And let's see if we can get this so you can see it the best. Okay, so I'm going to take this, pulling it in as nice and tight as I can. And what you can do, if you need to, you can take a little piece of tape and tape that in. All right, now I'm going to keep my creaser here. I'm going to tuck this in right here. Crease that down. I'm going to fold that piece over. Crease it down. I'm going to use my little folder here. Give that a really nice crease. I'm going to do the same over here. Get me a little piece of tape, put it on the flap, pulling it nice and tight. And that's why you need good paper. If you pull this tight and you're using chintzy paper, it's going to tear at these corners. I'm just telling you. All right. Fold that, crease it, roll it. Do the same thing. Tuck that in. Fold it. Crease it. Fold it. Crease it. All right. Now I want to start with the bottom, which is this crease side, and start there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of regular Scotch tape, put it on the end, because this is going to get covered up by the top flap, and I'm just going to pull it up nice and hard and then tape it down. All right. So that's what we have. Now we're going to fold this over, or flip this over, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this just a little bit. All right, crease that down. All right, and now a little, oh, wrong tape. Now a little piece of double-sided tape right over that folded piece. Put that down, and now I'm just going to take it, pulling up nice and tight, press it down on the box, and rub it in. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now what I want to do is I want to crease everything. Just take my fingers, a little pinch and slide. All right, and there's what the end of the package looks like. All right, now I'm going to repeat it on this side. Thank goodness, because I got all this tape pulled out. All right. Tape, pull that nice and tight. Everything is about having it nice and tight and having nice, good creases in it. All right. And look, you can, at this point, I've got it upside down. It doesn't matter where I start tucking these in. I can start here on the top. It really doesn't matter. I got to get all the sides tucked in. So just do that. Okay. Again, push that in nice and tight. And then fold that over with your finger. Okay. Again. And then we can take our creaser. Okay. Again, we tuck that in nice and tight. Now look. I don't do it this way for the kids. Okay? they're going to just rip this to shreds and they're not going to appreciate it anyhow. So I don't do it for the kids. I do it for the adults who are going to appreciate the extra effort. And the kids, I do basically the same kind of wrapping, but I just use this tape. I don't fold edges. I don't crease. I just wrap it, okay? And why do you want to go to all this extra work if you don't need to? Well, I'll tell you. Because you love the person you're giving them the gift. All right? That's what this is all about. The gift is about your love for that person. The effort you put into wrapping it is about the love you have for that person. All right? If you mail this in, not only does it become a chore, but doesn't it really speak volumes about how you feel about this person? I think yes. I mean, the people I care about are worth the extra time it takes to wrap nicely. And frankly, once you get in the groove of this, it's not that difficult. It's not that time consuming. So my suggestion to you is shop early, wrap early, take your time, do it right, and make it part of your Christmas experience rather than a Christmas chore. And everybody wins. Okay? Everybody wins. All right? So now we run our crease, and there you have it. That is as beautiful a Christmas present as you will ever get, okay? People are going to look at this. Look at the ends. I'm going to take some pictures of this. But look at this. It's beautiful. And then, after I get everything wrapped, I can go back and I can augment things with a ribbon or a bow or whatever to make it look even nicer. But look at that. It's exciting that this is so nice. I mean, it looks absolutely professional. Speaks volumes to me about what you're doing. All right, I'm going to get out of here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. In the comment section, please put down your thoughts on this video, and if you'd like more videos like this on perhaps how to wrap irregular shaped presents and so on and so forth. All right, that's going to do it for today. I've got stuff to do. You've got stuff to do. I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying, be good.